So look at the top of that tree.
Oh, yeah.
It's gone.
Just like a big V split in two.
It's just gone. So they're going to have to take that tree down. You know, that's a tree that neighborhood will not look the same after today.
No.
That neighborhood will not look the same. They're going to be taking a lot of the trees down. This was probably a tree-lined neighborhood. This is an older neighborhood in Gaithersburg. Probably a tree-lined neighborhood. You love the trees there. And this neighborhood, by the end of this week, will look a lot different as a result of the storm that went through today.
Right, and we've been talking about power outages, and right now we have more than 3,000 customers in Maryland without power. And Doug has been saying, after you saw the flashing lights through 60 miles of the tornado, what kind of damage that's going to be left behind in the next few hours, and how many more people could have power outages as we figure out the path of destruction here from this tornado that's been moving slowly for hours now across our region.
Yeah, and this tornado now is right over Columbia, Maryland. I mean, that's another very highly populated area. That's where that tornado warning is, right around Columbia, Maryland. So right over 29, moving over towards I-95 right now, getting out of our area, but still in that area. Look how dangerous that would be to walk around that location, guys. Yeah. I mean, that tree is right on that rooftop. You can't come out that front door.
No, you can't.
Right, and last check, you know, Montgomery County Fire and Rescue teams were saying that they were responding to 3 different locations I'd mentioned in Gaithersburg alone. That's just in Gaithersburg. At this point, we don't know if fire and rescue responders are going to other communities in Montgomery County. And I think as we continue to assess the damage and figure out how much damage has been left behind, there's going to be a lot of cleanup, a lot of assessment, a lot of people who are going to figure out next in terms of the cleanup.
So, Doug, as we broaden out to the map here, I'm curious, when we first started and this came up on your radar, we were talking Leesburg and areas around that. Is that the same tornado or system that we're seeing this damage in?
Yeah, it is.
Gaithersburg and Poolesville? And
watch this, Jim, okay? As we look on through, this is where this went from. This went from just north, and let me just make sure I've got my one thing on here. This went from just north of Leesburg through Gaithersburg, and now is over towards Columbia, Maryland. I mean, nearly 50 miles.
Incredible.
Potentially on the ground. I mean, that is one of, if not the longest tracks I have ever worked here in the Washington, D.C. area. We've had numerous tornado outbreaks. I've been on the air with you for a long time, but never for one tornado for 2 hours long.